Hello friends, welcome to the module 1 of our Node.js training course on my channel Let's Learn. In this module we will lay the foundation of our Node.js journey by covering the basics. We will start with the essential topics like what is Node.js, installing the Node.js and npm, writing our first Node.js script, and exploring the Node.js REPL, that is the read, eval, print and loop. So before moving further, I would like to request to my viewers that if you are new to my channel, then please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon to get the notification of more such videos. Now, let's start. So Node.js is basically a server-side technology. It is developed by using the JavaScript and it is built on the V8 JavaScript engine. It provides a powerful platform for building a scalable and high performance application. It supports asynchronous event-driven mechanism to provide the best performance. Although it is single-threaded and only one thread runs at a time, yet it supports the multiple connections or requests simultaneously using the asynchronous implementation. Its asynchronous or parallel operations are supported by one of its main part, that is called as the event loop. Event loop is based on the livuv. So livuv is nothing but a library that is developed by using the C++ language. Thus, livuv library supports multi-threading and it is an integral part of Node.js. But as a developer, we cannot directly span the multiple threads like we do in case of the other programming languages, for example Java or .NET. Here the livuv part is completely managed internally by the Node.js. We will study in detail about the event loop in separate video. And the current version of Node.js for Windows is 18.17.1 and we can download it from here. So if I will open it, it comes like this. Okay, so here we can see that Windows installer and its version is 18.17.1, and once we will click over it, then one MSI file will be downloaded, and when we will double click on that MSI file, it will start the installation of Node.js, and all default configuration we should select, and then automatically it will be installed within few minutes. So Node.js is already installed in my system, so I'm not going to install it. And here based on our software, based on our laptop, suppose if we are having the 32 bits, we should select 32 bit, otherwise 64 bits. Okay, so this is all about the installation of the Node.js. Along with the Node.js installation, npm will be also installed. Now what is the npm? So npm is the world's largest software registry, and this registry contains over 8 lakhs of code packages. Open source developer uses the npm to share the software. Many organizations also uses npm to manage the private development. npm is free to use. You can download all npm public software packages without any registration or login. To download any package from npm in your application, you will have to run a command, npm install. This command will be simply like npm install. Okay, so that's way you can install any npm package in your application. So to see whether the Node.js is installed on our system or not, we can see by running the command node -v, and here it is saying that we have installed this node version. Now let's write some small Node.js scripts as our first script in this tutorial. So for this we can use any editor. Here I am using Visual Studio Code. First of all, we will have to select one folder in which we are going to write the scripts. So here I have selected this folder, code, and I'm going inside the code, and here now I'm going to write some scripts. So to write any script, first we will have to create one JavaScript file. So here I'm going to create one JavaScript file, and I'm giving it any name. For example, I'm giving its name like hello world.js. Okay, and now here I'm going to write some code. For example, if I'm going to create a function function my name, and here I am passing one string I have created. Now let's call this function. So this code, and now I'm going to save. To save it, Control S, and to run this we will have to open the terminal. So here we can open the terminal. Okay, so this terminal is open and it will automatically goes to your path. Okay, now to clean this terminal we can use the command cls, and then to run this we will have to use the command like node and then file name. So file name is hello world. Okay, and then press enter. So if you see here, it is printing hello x here. So I think we should keep some space here between hello and x. So alex, so here I'm giving one space, and then I am saving it, and then I am running it again. So if you see here, it is the hello x. Similarly, we can write several code here. For example, I am trying to print the current date, and current date I am trying to print here. So console.log, and here today's date is equal to comma new date. This one, put semicolon. Semicolon is optional, but it's a good practice to add the semicolon here. Control S, and then I'm writing here. Okay, so see here it is giving the today's date. Now how can we comment any code? So we can apply the single comment. So single line comment is like this, or we can use the multi comments or multi-line comments. So for that, multi-line comments we can use in this way. Okay, now let's save it. So it will now just print this one only, nothing more than that. So cls, and then again I am going to run this function. So here if you see, it is just printing the date. So this is the our first is. So last topic here was REPL, that is the read eval print loop. Node.js REPL is a powerful tool for experimenting with the JavaScript and Node.js code in an interactive way. It is termed as the read eval print and loop. It takes the command, evaluate it, and print the results, and again become ready for next command. So how can we use the REPL? So to use the REPL, we will have to open a command prompt. So I have already opened this command prompt, and then to enter into the REPL mode, we will have to just type here node and then press enter. So we are in the REPL mode, and whatever command, Node.js command we will write here, it will evaluate it and it will print the result. For example, I am here adding 2 plus 2, so enter. So here it is giving 4. For example, I am saying that give me the current date. So console.log, and here I am saying that new date. So if I'm pressing enter, it is printing the new date here. Okay, so this is the single line commands, and similarly we can write the multiple lines command here. Also we can create the function here, multi-line functions. For example, I am creating one function here, function say ABC, and here so here if you see till the code continues, it is able to identify that we are going to write the new lines, and it is giving the 3 dots. Once we close this and if we press enter, here it is saying the undefined. That means it has understood that okay, we have closed this function. Now we can call this function. So for example, if we are calling this function here, so it is giving me the result, say hello. Okay, there are a few more commands. For example, here we understood what is the exit. Now let's understand what is the editor command. Okay, so for editor we will have to again go inside the node, and then we will have to type here editor. So here editor is basically, it behaves like an editor, and here we can write the multiple lines of the code. For example, again I am writing the same code function, again I am calling this function. Okay, so here my code is completed. Now suppose if I want to run this function, then run this particular piece of the code, then how can I do this? So for that we will have to we will have to press Ctrl D and it will run it. Understood what is the editor, we understood exit. Now let's understand the break and clear. So break and clear both are same. So what it does, so for example here suppose I am trying to write the multi-line functions, so for example 8, but again I thought that okay, let's not move ahead and I want to come out of it. Okay, so for that either we can do this by using break or by using clear. So both ways we can come out of it. Okay, so for example if I am writing here break, then I have come out. If you see here, I have come out of this function. So if we are using the help function, then it will give us several functions that we can use it. Here it has given all the options that we can utilize in REPL window. Now what is the use of this load and save? Okay, so to understand the use of load and save, so whatever code we are writing here, we can save it by using the save command in a file. For example, I am writing here one function, say abc. Now I am saying dot save and I am giving some file name. So for example first file.js, I have given this name. So it will save this code in this file under directory over which we have opened this CMD. So if we click it, it is giving a message that session has been saved to this file. Now let's open this one. So here I had created, so this has created the first file.js. If we open this file in a notepad, then we can see this. So here we can see it has created, it has added all our code here, whatever we had added those code, it has added here. Want to load this file here, so to load this file we can use load and then file name first file.js. so here it has loaded all the code from this file. By the end of this module, we should have the proper understanding of how to set up the Node.js and NPM, and how to write our first Node.js scripts, and how to use the REPL window for interactive coding. So these foundational skills will be essential as we progress through our Node.js training courses. So stay tuned for more exciting Node.js topics in our upcoming modules. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell to stay updated with the latest Node.js tutorial. If you have any questions or need help, feel free to leave a comment below. Thanks for watching.